Hi everybody, my name is Paul Tran. Welcome to Learning Unplugged, the place to come for acoustic music and acoustic learning. What we mean by acoustic learning is learning with no technology except the camera that's pointing at me right now. What we like to do on Learning Unplugged is take a look at some simple, effective models that help us think and do things differently. So let's put the guitar away. Because today we're going to take a look at a really good assertiveness model. It's from a book called Assertiveness at Work by Ken and Kate Back, and the model is what they call the 6 levels of assertion. And essentially what the 6 levels of assertion do is they have 6 levels of assertion and they go up in degrees of strength, almost like a ladder. So what we can do is pick and choose which ones we use for the situation that we're in and for the people that we're with. What we're going to do is take a look at the 6 levels and then have a think about how we're going to use that when we're back out in the world again. So let's start with level 1. Level 1 is simply what Ken and Kate Back call basic assertion. Really simple, where you just make a simple request. Paul, could you get that report for me by Monday, please? Oh, okay. Yeah. Really, really simple. That's level 1. Level 2 is responsive assertion. And this is where we make the effort to find out how our request might affect the other person. Paul, could you get me that report for Monday? How would that work for you if you had to do that? And what you're doing then is you're just making the effort just to let them know that you are interested in how things are for them. That's level 2. Level 3 is empathetic assertion, and this is where you explicitly find out how the other person is before we make any kind of request. So it might be, Paul, I know you're really busy. I know it's really hectic. I'd really like that report by Monday. And we're recognizing that they're under a bit of pressure. And that's empathetic assertion. That's level 3. The 4th level of assertion is discrepancy assertion. This is a great one when we're giving feedback. This is where we actually say, this is what we agreed and this is what you're delivering right now. How come there's a difference? And you invite the other person to explain the difference. Now, of course, this could work positively too, i.e., you promised me X%, well, you gave me more. Thank you very much. And that's discrepancy assertion, the difference between what was agreed and what's being delivered. Now, the 5th level is what Ken and Kate Back call negative feeling assertion. Now, sometimes if you look this up, you'll see this as impact assertion. We'll stick with the source. Negative feeling assertion is when literally whatever's done makes us feel badly. So it might just be, when you shout at me like that, it makes me feel really nervous and intimidated, and I don't really want to say anything anymore. And we're making it really clear to the other people in the conversation that what they're doing is having an adverse effect on us. So the 6th level is consequence assertion. And this is where we make it really clear the consequences of their actions or a lack of action. Paul, you really need to get this report by Monday. Otherwise, we're going to be in serious trouble. The client's going to demand some compensation. And we explicitly make it clear what the consequences are of non-delivery. So there's the 6 levels, like a ladder in degrees of strength: basic, responsive, empathetic, discrepancy, negative feeling, and consequence. Now, the best way to use this model is to have a think about it when we're persuading, influencing, or when we're under a little bit of pressure and we need some help from somebody. And what we do is we pick the best way of engaging with them, taking into account their feelings if we need to. And I'd like to think that generally we do. Often what we find is that people go for basic assertion and they may jump straight up to consequences. So what we have to be mindful of are the 4 stages in between. So what I'd like you to do is go away, have a think about this, think about certain situations where it's more of a challenge to persuade, and see if you can get to grips with all 6 of these levels. Just like in your car needs different gears for the road conditions. We need different assertiveness gears for the conversation conditions. Give it a go and see how you get on. And let me know in the messages below if you want to tell me your results. And if you want any requests for future Learning Unplugged, whether it's for music that we play or models that we use, again, send me a message below. And have a great week, and I'll see you very soon.